Okay, quick trade recap from today. We had a bearish bias on the weekly and the daily. I wanted to see price come into this bearish fair value gap. At that same time, I wanted it to take equilibrium of this trading range from here to here, take internal range liquidity, and then go lower from there. As you can see, we did that. Okay. I was targeting the hourly fair value gap here for us to come into, because I'm intraday trading, right? If I was swing trading, maybe you target the external range liquidity here, but I'm not willing to hold it for a week. So that's what I targeted. Now, here's how the trade played out and why it wasn't a winner for me, even though it looks like it should be, right? The reason for it being a break-even trade is because this was my entry. You see we got break of structure, inverse fair value gaps, a giant fair value gap here. I got in off of the fair value gap. Price chopped around and it was creating more buy side than I'd like to see. And I wasn't a big fan of that. So after it chopped around for a little bit and stayed in this trading range on the 1 minute, I said, you know what? I'm going to just take a little bit of profit once we crossed my break-even threshold, and I exited the trade. As you can see, had I not done that and I just fell asleep at the wheel and didn't manage to trade at all, then yeah, it would have hit my take profit. Had I not done that and I was managing the trade, which I would have been, I would have taken partials here at this low, and then I would have put my stop loss to break even when I took partials there. So it would have been a partial profit. Would have been still a nice win had we taken partials, had we stayed in, but we didn't, and rightfully so. I stuck to my trading plan today. One of my rules is that if price chops around my entry for too long, I usually give it 5 candlesticks on the time frame that I entered. So I entered on the 1 minute here, so I give 5 minutes to see price show me that it wants to go in my direction. And if it's bouncing around my entry, then I'm going to just take either a tiny loss or a tiny win, and that's it. Because a lot of the times, if price is showing it doesn't want to respect your entry point and it's consolidating, you're going to get stopped out. So that's why that's a rule for me. And so I followed my trading plan to a T today, you know. There was a solid reason to enter the trade, and there was a solid reason to get out of the trade based off of my trading plan. So it was a good day today. Here is just proof of entry. It's the top one here. Again, right? Just a small profit near break even. I took off the trade. 4 contracts, which was 1% of my 1% risk on my 50K account here. So yeah, that was the trade.